Germany has among the highest number of coronavirus cases in Europe, but it's avoided the high death rate seen elsewhere on the continent. Around 1.2% of cases have resulted in death in Germany, compared to about 10% in both Italy and Spain. But how much should we be reading into these figures? Analysis into why Germany's death rate is so low usually points to the country's rigorous testing system. And it's true to say that Germany was quick off the blocks. The country developed a test for the coronavirus back in January, weeks before it recorded its first case. Germany now carries out about 500,000 tests each week across a vast network of laboratories. Mass testing has enabled German authorities to detect mild and asymptomatic cases, which might go undetected in other countries that don't have the same testing capabilities. A country's COVID-19 death rate is a calculation of the number of known deaths out of the total number of known cases. So if Germany is able to detect more mild cases, then this would effectively lower its death rate. Conversely, if Italy struggles to record mild cases, this would inflate its death rate. German authorities are cautioning not to get carried away with the current data, which is still limited.
Die Meldungen, die wir haben ja einen Zeitverzug und natürlich werden Menschen zuerst infiziert gemeldet und die Menschen sterben ja dann erst später nach einem gewissen Krankheitsverlauf. Ich gehe also davon aus nach wie vor, dass die Sterberaten steigen werden.
This point is illustrated by looking at the projection of Germany's total death toll compared to others. Here we show the death toll increase in Italy, France, Spain, the UK and Germany from the moment that each country recorded 10 deaths. On the 18th day after each country reported its 10th death, this is what we find. Italy, 1,441 deaths. France, 1,331. Spain, 3,647. UK, 1,408. Germany, 1,107. While Germany's numbers are still lower, they're not as low as the relative mortality rate suggests. Adding to this is the fact that the virus appears to have infected a younger section of the German population. More than 70% of those infected are aged between 15 and 59. That's not to downplay Germany's capacity to deal with the crisis. When looking at the number of hospital beds, for example, Germany has 6 acute care beds for every 100 patients. France has 3.1, Italy has 2.6. Germany has even been taking in critically ill patients from Italy and France, where hospitals are overstretched. The German government also aims to increase its stock of ventilators to 35,000. In comparison, France has around 7,000 and Italy has about 5,000. But authorities warn that in a country where a quarter of the population is over 60, now is not the time to get complacent. The number of cases could spike and hospitals could soon be overwhelmed.
Und Ärzte und Pflegekräfte und alle, die in den medizinischen Berufen arbeiten, bereiten sich auf die wohl größte Herausforderung in 75 Jahren vor. Wir haben schon viele Infizierte in Deutschland und wir beklagen auch schon viele Tote. Aber noch ist das die Ruhe vor dem Sturm. Keiner kann genau sagen, was in den nächsten